to yet another episode of Tales from the Tidewater, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. 5th edition goes in there somewhere, I think, too. I'm your Dungeon Master, Alan, and with me are the other members of Marv's Monster Maintenance, and we should be less rusty this time. Buzz.
I know, sorry, I was finishing setting up some stuff.
We should be less rusty this time.
I know, I heard that and I was like, crap.
It's all right.
What a beautiful
Perfect.
moment.
Perf.
It's all good.
See, I
All
just
good,
bring the comedic timing. And with that comedic timing, I am Fuzz, and I'll be playing Timothy.
I'm Josh, Stinky Cat Man. Let's do it.
I'm Les. I play Athena.
Rachel is Hope.
I'm Astro, and I play Assam.
And I play everybody else. I don't know if I said that. To varying degrees of voice acting. Yeah, Anthony said, Hopfoot in the chat said, less rusty, but still crusty.
Oh,
Wow.
I think I found my new moist.
We got Josh to make a face. Usually it's the other way around.
I hate that word. It's like moist.
Crusty?
Yeah, but I'm not. But it's like it's my moist.
Yeah, I have a friend
So you
who's.
must hate SpongeBob.
It's the Krusty Krab.
Is the pizza. Okay.
Too many life experiences.
Krusty Krab. Here's the pizza for you and me. I used up all my voice work on a SpongeBob reference, so hope you're all happy.
Wonderful.
So where we left off with our last episode, our heroes were on a I don't want to say mission, on a job working out in the Greenwood for trying to settle some disputes with the Eulenberger clan and the Fae of the Southwest Quadrant, Section B, I think. It's probably going to just change every single time. And so we were walking through the woods. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf did not show up. Thankfully, also would have been a TPK. Everybody would have died. So good for that. Cut from the vantage point of a deer stand, saw a clearing out in the middle of the woods, and so you all were searching around, and you found that path off of the main game trail by finding some thin footprints that led that direction. Other interesting things you all saw, some talking, or I said it again, walking mushrooms. There will be talking mushrooms someday. And a white stag off in the distance, and Hope had some very bad headache mojo from trying to detect magic inside of the very magical primeval fairy forest. And you all came to the clearing, and you saw some sprites lining up, or kind of walking across, and they noticed some of you standing less than obviously, or less than discreetly in the trailhead, and they drew tiny little firearms from their backs, and we are going to start our episode by rolling initiative.
Oh, I love it.
It's so
I love
cute.
fighty parts. Blood.
No diplomacy at all.
6.
We're starting off strong. We're starting off super duper strong.
8.
Oh, hang on, let me...
22.
Where's the other book? There it is.
Shoot, I don't want to go.
If for somebody who doesn't want to go first ever, you picked the entirely wrong class to play with. It's like, I don't want to go first, but I'm also the fastest person.
I always feel like, oh wait, we're gonna talk about it. I'm like, I'm not a talker. So I'm like, oh, if I go first, I'm fighting.
I mean, you can always delay your action
Mm-hmm.
till after
Yeah.
somebody else does something.
You could run screaming, saying puny weapons adorable, but me kill.
Me kill.
That's a little barbarian for me.
I almost spilled my beverage off of my
Don't
desk,
do that.
and that would have made me very sad. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that initiative. A 21 for Athena.
22, yes.
22, excuse me. Okay, who's next?
I got 12.
Okay. What about Cut?
6.
Okay, Hope.
1.
Okay, that's gonna go at the bottom.
Dead last.
Sam.
8.
8. Okay.
I don't know why I find it so funny that for Hope's one, she's like, that's gonna go at the bottom. Like, no shit.
Well,
You gotta rub it in, don't you?
well, it was more for the fact that I wasn't sure where everybody else's numbers were fitting in, so I was like leaving spaces for like where I thought, like I was kind of like leaving gaps, and I was like, well, nothing's lower than 1, so that goes at the very bottom. I'm sorry, Rachel.
It's fine. It's fun. My dice are just spitting in my face.
Yeah, I
At
understand.
least it's only initiative.
Yeah, my dice only spit in my face when I'm a player too. Not when I'm a DM though. That's how it goes. DMs have voodoo magic on their side when they roll.
Indeed.
Witches.
Okay. So let me fill this out real quick. Who was 6 again?
Right here.
That was Cut. So the 8 was Sam. The 12 was Tim. And the 8 and okay. All right. So top of the round, Athena, it does get to go first, but you are going to delay.
How far away are they from me?
They're about 50 feet from you. But you are currently hidden. They do not see you.
That's true. How much range do I have? 20.
Who do they see?
I think they pretty much see everybody because I don't think the only person that Tim, you weren't hiding, were you?
No, I was not.
Yeah, so the only person that was trying, or the only 2 people that were trying to hide were Athena and Hope was not successful in her attempts at stealth. I just like see her just like going, I'm a tree, like like she's just like so out of her element in the woods, like.
What I imagine is she's kind of like, she watches Athena like fucking disappear, and she's like,
Okay, so Athena, what are you doing?
They pull guns at us, right?
Yes, tiny little guns.
Okay.
They're coming in hot.
I will get closer.
Oh, so you're gonna come out of your hiding spot.
Yeah. Such a waste of a good roll, but yeah. So I will move forward 40 feet. And I will throw a dart.
All right. Are you keeping track of how many darts you have?
No.
just say, oh,
No. Can I say I replenish whenever I go back to Mars?
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
even
that's
have our equipment and whatnot.
yeah, that's fair. Okay, good point.
I will throw a dart.
Okay, go ahead and which one are you throwing it at?
I will throw it at the blue guy in the front.
The blue guy in the
Because he's
front.
the front.
Okay. Well, he's actually in the back. I did say that the V was pointed away from you, and he was at the very
Oh.
back of it.
But they are pointing the guns at us.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
The V is pointed away from you, but it is aligned away from you, not pointed away from you, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I guess I'll throw it to the first one on the left.
Okay.
I gotta roll. Man, my dice don't like me. My dice don't like me. 12.
All right, 12 misses. These are very, very tiny little bug-sized, large bug-sized.
I throw again.
Throwing hands.
Really?
throwing. I thought you said throwing ants, and I just pictured like
Rocket punch?
Athena just like throwing bugs. Like I fight bugs with more bugs.
That will be a 13.
13.
Yes.
13 also misses.
Man,
They're very tiny. They're hard to hit.
Yeah, but she's 10 feet away.
I mean, the distance doesn't really matter.
I know, but it's
know.
In the description of it in your head, like the picture, you just like see her like maybe from like 10 feet away and just like throwing a dart and it's just like straight to the ground or like right over top their head. It's just not a go like they're just like darting around. I think is more like what it's like because they're just like being very evasive.
Mhm.
Thank you for making me better. But no, that's it. Because my bonus action, I would have to hit.
Okay,
I
so
would have to.
the one that you just shot at, so it's their turn next.
Ah,
I rolled an 18. You all rolled like dog shit.
A 12's not dog shit. It's just mediocre.
Mediocre.
Okay, so we got first one is gonna take aim at Athena with their tiny little guns, and that is going to be I'm assuming that a 21 hits.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So that is going to take. Where did I write this
Get that
down?
climate check.
This is.
The smallest stick of dynamite does the worst damage.
Yeah.
I'm wondering like what size category these guns are because it's still not going to be great, but
I'm not like using like the firearm rules. I'm just kind of like flavoring stuff that they already have and just upping their damage a little bit. Just like
Okay.
changing some stuff because
like we're not getting hit with BB guns,
no,
are we?
no, because if I gave them the same stuff that Fuzz had, even like scaled down, like that would be like bonkers. Because
it'd be like a short sort of damage that they're shooting at us.
yeah. That's not the die I wanted. Where's the die I wanted?
Pew, pew, pew. Ah, fuck.
Oh, and
Tiny
for
little
the
fairy
record,
tank.
which is it? What was the name of that puppet from Labyrinth?
Hoggle.
Hoggle. Picture is still not arrived.
Oh, that's very sad.
Put it in the Facebook chat.
Which is
Oh, that you know what?
funnier
That makes more
If
sense.
you're-
Yeah.
if you're watching this episodically because it's been a week since that came out.
Here, I'm gonna send this in our Facebook chat.
Still not.
So
You
that's
know what?
coming
10 to 1 in a literal week. It won't have shown up in the Discord chat.
probably. It should be up in Facebook.
Also, I'm very glad that they drew guns because when you were saying that,
There it
you're like,
is.
and the Fae, they draw their. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, they draw their Glock 9mm, and you say, tiny. I was just so happy.
Oh. Oh.
You're right.
Oh
That's
my god.
that's a terrifying hoggle.
Oh, I hate that. I'm putting it away now.
Hoggle wasn't great to begin with.
No.
That's Nightmare Hoggle. That's like, oh
my
god, it evolved and not well.
All right. Les, Athena takes 2 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and
So far.
yes, okay. And the second one is also going to dart over to the left and is going to like break rank a little bit and is going to take a shot at Sam. How does a 19?
It hits.
Yeah. And that's another 2 points of piercing damage. Another one is going to take aim at. One of them notices that there is a man with a gun, so they are going to take aim at the man with the gun.
Look, I didn't do shit yet, alright?
Alright, well, how does a 9 work?
Not good for them.
And the other one is going to do the same. And that is a nat 20. So...
That will hit.
yeah, what did we determine it was just double the dice?
I
Roll
think we
twice?
chose max damage.
Max damage.
Max
We're gonna ask it every single
Every
episode.
time.
Every
Alright.
encounter.
Alright, so you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
They're tiny guns.
Little fairy bullets.
Little fairy... tiny little fairy bullets!
I mean, 4
like a
points of
toon
damage
gun.
that still hurts.
Yeah. Okay, and then
That's still like a dagger.
It's like a
yeah.
nice shock.
I mean, these guys are like pretty squishy, so like I will tell you that much. But like they do.
Oh yeah, I mean, like one of my bullets is like half the size of their body.
Yeah. If any of you hit like any of them like at all, like they're just gonna like.
I mean, I really imagine that dart is like a spear to them. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's like
Athena
this.
just like chucked a ballista bolt at these fucking fairies.
All right. All right. So the what is it going to do? I think the blue one is actually it's going to. You hear its tiny little voice kind of like muttering, and then you see where am I? Oh, my spell cards are not here. Fuck. I'll just have to look
Stop
at.
shooting us. We just want to talk to you.
Well, none of so far. Well, I guess like only one of you have gotten a chance to go yet, so I guess that's fair. All right, so you see they start chanting, and you see a body of fog just like appear, like emanating from the caster, and like the entire area surrounding the sprites is completely obscured, including where I think. Wait, let me look at this. 20 foot. Tim blows it away. Athena, I'm gonna say you're just outside of it because you were at a range when you were throwing darts, so you are not within the fog cloud. But there is a 20-foot radius, so that is a 40-foot from one end to one end circle of fog
Diameter.
around. Yeah, yeah.
She was 10 feet away.
From the
From
one that was at the front left of the V. The spellcasting one was at the back.
Just making sure. Okay,
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, so that's so just is heavily the sphere spreads around corners and the area is heavily obscured. Lasts the duration until yada yada yada. So basically, I believe if I'm remembering my rules correctly, that will give you all disadvantage on hitting them while you or they are inside of the cloud. And so that is their turn. And Tim, it's your turn. There is one sprite that is outside of the cloud, the one that slid over to the left to take a shot at Sam.
All right.
The rest are inside.
So I can't hear them, or I can't see them, but I'm assuming like they can hear me and I can hear them. So I'm just gonna say, answer me yes or no. Can we stop fighting and talk? If you say no, I'm going to start shooting. Ask if I was just gonna check and see if they do respond in my turn. Which
Yeah, you kind of like hear a little bit of silence. Like, your skulls will make great prizes for Crispin, our commander.
that's not a great answer. All right, I'm gonna shoot the one who's outside the fog.
Okay, go for it.
Can I yell back as a free action?
You may.
I'm gonna yell back, your skulls will make perfect little thimbles!
I don't know what a thimble is, but I
14
assume it's
hit.
rude. What was it? You said 14? Miss. But don't you have multi-attack
And
for
then-
this?
I do now. So the second one is a 21.
That is going to hit. And that is going to be very unfortunate for this little guy.
Ding.
Tell me you're aiming at the one that did the fog.
Well, I can't see the one that did the fog. I'm aiming at the one that's outside because I gotta set an example.
You could shoot for the one in the fog, but you would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot that guy, and
Good to
then
know.
it is for damage. It is going to be. Oh, 16 damage.
Okay, what does it look like when the sprite dies?
It splits in half. Just explodes.
There's like a burst of gore. Is it just like dust
It's a
or like
Swiss Sprite.
it's actually no? This is what it looks like when it dies. It looks like a burst of cold air like it just appears in the air, and then there's nothing left.
Okay.
All right, that was Tim's turn. Do you move at all, like to move out of the trailhead, or are you staying put?
I'll stay put for now.
All right, cool. That takes us to Psalm. It's your turn.
I actually think I came prepared for this. I'm gonna cast a wind wall, centered on the spear.
Fuck
Oh, God.
yes.
That's fantastic. I don't think
That's
you even
one
have
of
to
my
make a
favorite
roll for that,
spells.
do you? Because
Not
the only
at all.
things that will have to make a roll. Let me pull up the page for Windwall just so I have it. But I'm fairly certain that creatures that are that small are going to be like blown asunder, or not asunder. Akimbo would be a better word, I think.
Some
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz shit.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
it right here.
Yeah, I've got
When
it
the
up
wall
too.
appears, each creature. Okay.
Yeah, you can read
Okay.
it. Go ahead.
When the wall appears, each creature within the area must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
Okay. Wow. Nice. All right. So, what are you going to where are you going to put it? Because it is a
I'm not gonna try to put it on them. I'm gonna try to just use it to disperse.
So you want to put it in
Fog cloud.
front of where you want to put it between you and the them? Basically to get rid of the fog cloud, or do you want to put it like, or how are you trying to align it here? Because it's a 50-foot long, 15-foot high, 1 foot thick wall.
But if you put it on a line between you and them,
That might, yeah, I'll do that. Good.
okay.
I will say that
Still have to roll for a few of them to go.
I will say that will make it so I don't think you'll be able to like go. You'll have to go around the wall once that is done. Because I think, let me look here.
I can shape the wall any way I choose, so I can just make it about like 3 feet high.
Oh, so you can still shoot and stuff over it. Gotcha. Okay. Well,
As
that
long
is
as it makes a continuous path.
yeah, because it doesn't have to connect or anything. It doesn't have
No,
to be like
it has to be a continuous path.
oh, so it has to connect on both ends like a circle or like a path, correct?
Straight line.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you do that. We're not gonna spend too much time worrying about the logistics of that. You can't. What the continuous path means that you can't like make a gap in the wall and then start it again a couple feet further down, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you drop your wall and the fog cloud dissipates and the blue sprite just like looks like around and like looks at you and he just like narrows his eyes and he like shakes his tiny little fist. It's like
I wave and say, "Salutation, Sylvian."
he kind of like looks surprised and is like, "You do not speak our tongue, outsider." And yeah, that was a good round, Astra. That was awesome. I did not expect a wind wall.
I was trying to think because I just got the 3rd level spells. I was
Yeah,
Nice.
I've never used that before.
wind wall is
Is that what
great.
casters are for?
Dude, I live for shit like Wind Wall, Blade Barrier, Flame Strike, like Prismatic Sphere, like all of those like control like spells. Like they're great. Cut, it's your turn.
I will pull out my rusty-dusty light crossbow and then get into position.
So are you
in
gonna
case,
move a little bit?
diplomacy I'm just gonna be prepared to attack.
Okay, so you're just readying an action, readying an attack.
Mhm.
Okay, what
'Cause
is
I'm already...
you need to set a trigger for that, otherwise you just don't get an action until your next turn comes around. I believe is how that works. If you don't set a condition for the attack to go off, and then when that condition is met, your initiative will then be changed to where that action falls.
Are you talking about for when I leave the game?
No, I'm talking
No.
about the rules of the game. So when you say you want to wait until something happens, your initiative will change to when that action triggers, and
I
you
believe
will.
I said when diplomacy fails. Is that good?
I mean, you
Diplomacy has
both have already
You'd have
shot
to
at
set
each
it
other.
something happen.
Well, I mean, isn't that what Psalm is trying to do right now?
You can specify when the wind wall goes down, maybe, because if you're going to use a physical projectile, the
last
wind
for a
wall is
minute.
going to stop you.
It has to be something a little bit more quantifiable, I think, than just
Okay.
like when diplomacy fails, because I think that could be like misinterpreted by a lot of ways.
When they attack
So
again.
it could, yeah.
When they attack you, or when they attack one of your allies.
Again. Just again. The next time they attack.
Okay, so that pretty much like bumps your initiative to right at their initiative. Okay, so that answers my question. That's perfect. All right, so you've got a crossbow,
Like
readied.
crossbow.
Like crossbow readied. All right, and Hope, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast 2 bolts of Eldritch, blast. I'm going to blast them twice. Fuck.
I mean Eldritch. I mean blast.
I'm gonna
Blast.
just use my finger guns.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yeah. Because clerics totally have that. Well,
Yeah. You're a good drag.
First thing I say this episode, and I'm like,
You're a good cleric of Bahamut. It's Bahamut Blast.
Bahamut Blast.
I'm gonna Baja Blast
Baja
them,
Blast
Taco Bell
them.
style. So, I'm gonna just leave the game now. Is that okay?
Actually, I have to. So.
You have a good night, Jack.
All right. Get some good sleep, man.
Yeah, good night, guys. See you next
Oh, well.
time.
It's not as important what I'm doing. What the name of what I'm doing is as what I am doing. So
The class ability not to be named.
yeah. Let's see.
Athena
Go
pulls out
ahead
her
and roll those.
back.
All right. To the 25 and a 26 hit.
Okay, who are you aiming these at?
Oh, at the blue one.
At the blue
bug
one. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I'll pick 2 because it is 1d10 of damage. So I'm gonna hit him and one of the ones standing next to him still.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and tell me which one's going where.
We'll do the first one at him and the next one at his other one.
The,
So it's
was the one to his right?
Sure.
Okay. So first one.
Because I can see them very clearly in my mind's eye. Pick one.
Yeah.
Based on the amount of damage that I'm about to do, I think they're just both gonna explode. But let's find out. One does 11, and the other one does 7.
Okay. So the blue one staggers back, but it does not dissipate. The
Okay.
one on the right, it absolutely pops into frost.
We love it.
Okay. Awesome. And that was Hope's turn. Okay, Athena, you're up.
I will.
There's no more fog, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I will. What will I do? I guess I'm just gonna go for a home run. Yeah, but I'm close enough. I'll move up to the one I was trying to throw the dart at before.
The one that was closest to you on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. And I'm gonna just 2 hands on the quarterstaff, baseball swing.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. I'm very excited for this.
This is a great image.
Yeah, that's a 12. My dice don't like me. I don't know
No,
why. What did I
you
do?
need new dice.
Oh, that's much better. Oh my god. 16 plus 7.
Oh yeah, that hits, and as you hit, you almost hear you like do 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 do, and then it just like launches and starts to launch, and then remembers that they're supposed to dissipate into a frost burst when they die, and they like only go part of the way.
That'll be 9 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They have they have 2 hit points.
Oh.
And how far is the next one from me?
I'd probably say that's a good 10 feet.
Okay, I'll move up to the next one and just punch it.
Beautiful.
Your
you
fist
talk-
is bigger than its body.
Are you talking about the one that wait, hang on. I got to remember.
She's gonna slap it out of the air.
Which one is that? Is that the one of the non-blue? Is the one of the ones that isn't blue, or is it the blue one?
Whichever one is closest to me. I don't know how far.
Which one?
spread out
Fuzz.
they are.
Fuzz. Do you remember which one you took out? Was it the one that was outside of the fog?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what was outside the fog.
Okay, I'm just trying to like mental math here. Rachel took out the one to the right. So there's the one that was at the there was the blue one in the back, and then there was the one that was closest to everybody at the front of the formation. Which one would you like to go for? Because you could probably get to either one.
I will get to the blue guy.
Okay.
He's the one that casts a spell.
Yeah.
I'm punching him in the face. On the
Alright.
body.
Yep, go ahead.
Would you like to maybe do non-lethal damage so that we can interrogate him after this?
Yeah, I guess.
I know, it's up to you. We are exterminators.
Yeah, I'll do non-lethal damage. Just in
Alright.
case this hits.
Okay.
I should have known better.
Sorry,
That'll
in
be 12 again.
12 is gonna
Oh, no.
miss.
Traitor!
Alright. So that
sorry,
is
in RP terms, that's Hope going, don't kill him! We need a mission!
But what?
Yeah.
And then she just like completely
Whips it.
beefs it. Okay, so the next turn is gonna come up, and the one Fae is going to shoot because there's one Fae left, and then the blue one. There's only 2 left, and the one non-blue one is going to fire again, and it is going to fire at Hope this time because they just saw it vaporize like one of their friends right next to it. Thorpe. And how does a 17
Yes.
look?
Yes.
All right, that is
Hope
going to be
has no AC.
4 points of piercing damage from a tiny little bullet.
Yeah.
And so that is going to trigger Cuts his delayed action, but I do not. I'm just going to roll because light crossbow is D6. I'm pretty sure.
That sounds
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We'll go for it.
D6. Wait, is it D6 or D4? I can't remember.
Hold on.
It
Go ahead
shouldn't
and
be a
make the
D4.
attack
It's
roll.
at least a D6.
What's heavy crossbow? Because like I thought the heavy crossbow might have been D6, but that might
In
be
the
a D8.
past, the heavy crossbow is a D10, so it
Oh,
might be
okay.
a D8.
Well, I'm gonna roll to see if he hits. He does because he got an 18. So
Hell yeah.
I don't even need to know his modifier. Did you find out that light crossbow, Rachel?
Give me 2 seconds. Light
I'm gonna-
crossbow is
I'm pretty sure. It's
1d8 piercing.
Oh damn, 1d8.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Where the fudge are my dice? Underneath.
Do you want me
them?
to just do a quick roll here?
Nah, yeah.
He does 3 damage.
Okay.
There was like an
it doesn't really
80%
matter.
chance He was gonna kill it. I mean,
Okay. So he poofs into nothingness, and the blue one, seeing all of his compatriots covered in dust, he's like, "You won't see the last of us." And he pulls out a tiny little crystal figurine from his pouch, and he smashes it on the ground. and another like it looks like another fog cloud has like appeared, but instead like out of like it's like a cold mist, and out of the cold mist you see a figure starting to take shape, their head looming over top of the mist, and the mist clears and you see a tall, gross looking creature with purple skin and long matted hair hanging down by the sides, yellow teeth and claws, and wearing a
No,
loincloth.
thank you.
And yeah. I was just
Alright.
catching up to the message you sent, Rachel. So that's yeah, so there's a tall how tall is this thing? I'd probably say it's like 10 feet tall, something like that.
Oh, so it's like legit tall.
Yeah,
Boy.
big boy.
Not just compared to the fairies tall, it's like tall.
It is a large sized creature.
Oh, okay.
So let me go ahead and well, it's just gonna go on the same initiative. I'm not gonna re-roll initiative. So it's not gonna get a turn. It's got summoning sickness, so to speak.
I was gonna say,
Okay, so Cut already took his turn though. Tim, you're back. We're back to you. So now it's just the blue fairy, which you cannot even see right now because it is dwarfed in size by this big blue giant like creature.
alright, well, I am. Let me look up something real quick, but I'm gonna shoot at it.
I assumed you would.
Double checking the extra damage on Hunter's Mark real quick.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And that's a bonus action, so I should be able to mark it and shoot it, correct?
If it says it's a bonus action, then yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it and I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
So first shot. That's gonna be a 13, I think. Let me get back to my right tab. Yes, it's a 13.
13 misses.
Okay. What about a 14?
14 also misses.
Alright, well there we are then.
Yikes on bikes. All right. So Tim was like, a couple quick rounds fired off, and no dice, literally, on this creature. And so we're gonna roll on down to Sam. It's your turn. What do you do about this giant purple humanoid?
I'm not sure about Windwall. It says I can shape it. Does that mean I can also move it around? Move it in a straight line?
I would say once it's cast, it's set.
Yeah, I think that's like you can shape it when you're casting it. I don't think it's like an
Yeah.
active shaping.
Okay. So
Is that a concentration spell? Because I
It-
don't think it is, but
no, it is.
Yes, it is.
cool.
It is very much a
Are you sure?
concentration. Yeah, I just looked at it.
Oh, okay.
Windwall is definitely
Okay,
a concentration
I
spell.
see now.
So you have to dismiss that before you do another concentration. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Also, thanks to our listeners in the Twitch chat tonight for being so patient with us as we remember how to play
Y'all are
D&D.
awesome.
Yeah, there's like I think there's like 15 people in the Twitch chat or something. Probably more than that.
and all
Okay,
eight
so-
viewers.
So if I was to use another spell that
It only doesn't work if you use another spell that requires concentration. Did I just lose connection?
No,
Am I
you're
still
still here. You're still
Okay.
here.
Everybody was really still.
I was looking at the Twitch stream.
Same.
All three of you were like super still, and I was just like, "Is my connection just go again?" Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Sorry. Again, it only matters if you try to cast another spell that requires concentration. You'll have to dismiss your previous spell in order to cast the new one. Which, at this point, if the fog is gone, we should be fine.
Okay,
For you
so I'm
to do
trying to
that. Gotcha.
Is the monster? Say the monster is about 10 feet from the wall, though.
It basically appeared. It appeared right in front of where the blue sprite was.
Because I'm thinking of using a thorn whip to pull it in.
Can you cast through the wind wall?
Like I said, I said it's 3 feet tall anyway. So
Oh yeah,
my
that's
broom,
true.
I'll
You
have-
did say that. Good. Yeah. Okay.
So I'll go ahead and use my broom, fly close, and the thorn whip.
Okay.
16 hit.
16 does hit it. Yeah.
So thorn whip damage, and then the wall.
Okay. So you pull him into the wall.
Yeah. So would it be the and the wall both?
Say that again.
Thorn whip and then the wall damage. Right?
I don't. Do you take the wall damage when you walk into it after the fact? I thought I was under the impression that the 3d8 damage was only if you got the wall cast on top of you. I could be wrong though.
Okay. You know no. It says when the wall appears.
Yeah. So you can't use it to like build up damage after the fact. It is like basically it's kind of like the idea of like being like dropped in the middle of a hurricane, but once you're outside of it, it's almost like a solid force, pretty much. Like you can't really like move through it.
Okay.
So if you want to change what you want to do, you can do so.
No, I'll just.
So how far do you pull the thorn whip, or how far does it pull it?
10 feet closer to me.
Is there a strength save associated with that, or no?
If the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 pierce. If the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet or closer.
Okay, it's large. Yeah, so you're good. So it gets basically pulled like right up next to the wind wall.
Okay.
Or
And then
or
level
or
5, it's 2d6 damage.
super. Roll it up.
8.
8 damage total.
Yes.
Okay. Let me find where its hit points are at. All right. Awesome. All right. Good. Cut's turn. We're gonna have him.
Fire the crossbow.
Yeah, fire the crossbow. I guess we got to stop having all the combat episodes on our second part of the stream because like I don't have his character sheet, and it kind of
okay.
sucks. We have to make sure we switch it up one of these days. Okay. Well, that's gonna miss. I don't know what his bonus is, but I don't think it's enough to make up that much. So, but he doesn't get to attack. So, but I don't. Can you fire 2 like crossbow rounds in one? Or
No, it's
yeah, you have to
loading weapon.
reload.
Yeah.
So he reloads for his second part of his action, and he is gonna
He
move
has his stats in the chat. He posted them.
in the messenger chat or the Discord.
Yeah.
I think on Facebook, yeah? Nope, maybe the messenger. Or, I'm sorry, maybe on general.
I mean, either way, I feel like he's gonna. If somebody wants to like find that while I'm like doing stuff, I would appreciate it.
Keep at it.
But he's gonna like reload and he's gonna move to like kind of branch out a little bit so everybody's not standing all in one spot at the base of the trail. Because as of right now, the only people that had moved out, I think, are Sam and Athena. I think everybody else was still out. So that's Cut's turn, and
Sorry, his dex is a +2.
yeah, so it would only taken that up to a not enough. Is the important part of that equation. So all right, Hope, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just bang bang twice. With my finger guns. So here goes. Let's see. Oh shit! That is I'm sorry, that's a crit.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Okay. And what about the second?
So let's see here. And the second one is gonna go, and that's a 12 to hit.
The 12's gonna miss, but the first one does
Yeah.
hit. Nice.
The first one does hit, and we're saying double damage or max damage?
I think we said
Max on the
max,
crit.
yeah.
Max, that's gonna be 14.
All right. All right, awesome. Top of the round, Athena, you're up. You see the giant-like creature kind of roar at the as the impact of the magic like hits it square in the chest, and he like growls, and you like hear, and you hear. I'm here mixing up my sensory descriptors again. You you smell like what seems like like food that's been like rotted but frozen. That's what it smells like when he opens his mouth, and it's like just kind of like just an encompassing like gross smell like over the area.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Athena, you are up.
How well? I'm still by the blue guy, right?
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I'm just
also
gonna go
there's also the big fella.
Yeah, but I think Hope and Timothy, with their nice ranged abilities, can handle that. I just want to squash a bug. Non-lethal.
All right.
Mm. My dice shouldn't make me nervous, but they do. Let's try you. I was so close to being good. That's a 13.
Okay, let me pull up this guy's 13 misses.
Okay. Oh, that's better. 22.
22 hits.
Yay. That is. Okay, 10 damage.
Okay, you're good.
Yay. He's still up?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him.
That's your bonus attack, yeah?
Yes. Oh my god. That's a 2.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that does not hit.
No, because that's only a 9.
Okay. Alright, so
They still like me and I don't know why. What did I do to y'all?
alright.
It's because I keep you on attack.
So let me pull up my stuff here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I just want to make sure I have the right thing here.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
No, I didn't know if y'all heard the slam. Because my internet
A little
slow.
bit.
It sounded like just a little crash, like maybe.
It would help if
Math.
yeah, no, if my keyboard cooperated. Okay, so you're actually going to see. Yeah, I just want to make sure I had all my stuff right. You see the blue sprite turns invisible,
Ah.
and it vanishes from sight, and you no longer see it in your view. At the same time, the ice troll, or I guess I gave it away. Whoops.
The Eldritch Blast Ice Troll.
I'll have you know, Clarence can take that as a feat, so
It's true.
yeah, it's very true.
Yeah, I think we actually talked about that.
We did.
Yeah.
We did because
Yeah. Okay. So, you're actually going to. I mean, this would have been giving it away anyway. You see, some of the marks where the troll kind of got hit in the center of his chest from Hope's magic, and it started like kind of like clearing up and stitching back together. And and you see it like just like give a big toothy grin at you, and it is going to
fucking trolls.
fucking trolls, man. It is going to I can't get to anybody except for Athena.
Well, she's our tank, so.
Which is
How am I the tank?
because nobody else because Josh played a Dex fighter.
It's true.
I don't know why. Why don't we
He's
have
a cat.
tank?
He's a cat. I
know.
get it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
If for ever any reason we have any character switch up, somebody needs to switch up to some heavy plate armor using
I will.
glass.
If something happens to Tim, I will take over.
Don't talk about Tim like that. He's right
No,
here.
I have a fantastic idea for what I'm gonna do if Tim ever dies.
Rachel's face. Rachel's face. We can talk about it after stream.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more turn to take, and then I gotta go.
Tim's gonna die.
Okay, yeah, we are running a bit long in the tooth. Well, maybe that'll just change. Maybe I'll just change what I'm gonna do. Like, I have certain
Time
things.
to improv.
Yeah, I don't want to cut. We're already lost one folk tonight, so the troll is gonna turn and like look at Athena and is going to multi-attack. Is going to 2 claws and a bite. So
It's fine. It's fine.
it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, it didn't roll very good though for the first one. So the bite is going to be 16.
Who's it
Yep,
against?
That is my AC.
Oh, it's attacking Athena. And then
Goes
first
to the
claw.
attacker's favor.
Oh my gosh! The first claw is a crit, and then second claw is a 3. That was good that last one didn't hit. So the bite you were going to take 7 points of damage, and then for the claw attack you were going to take
A lot.
16 points of damage.
Ooh.
Woo!
You should still be up though.
Yeah, I'm still up. I just need a calculator. It's too late in the day to be trying to do math.
Okay.
That's a fantastic quote.
Do you have one, or do you want to just read it to me real quick? Because I got one.
No, I'm good. I got it.
Okay. All right. So
I
that's
just need a calculator. I hate that when it comes to calculating your.
all right. As that happens, and like Athena like drops down to one knee after just being like absolutely like just demolished, mauled by this ice troll. You all hear like a whistling, and the whistling gets louder and louder, and then out of nowhere you see a large, or not large because large is an actual, but a big. I'm just gonna say big so it doesn't merge into our stat block of like sizing things. A large, like what looks like a orange meteor just smashes into the ice troll, and you see it roar in agony. And Athena, I am gonna need to have you make a dexterity save.
Yeah, but Dex is your thing. Dex is
Dex is your thing. I
Bring
believe
out
in
your
you.
dice.
Dice are not my thing.
Blow on your dice. Blow on your dice. I'm blowing on your dice from far away.
Give it a little kiss, roll it, and then lie.
Tell it you're throwing it in the garbage if it doesn't roll good.
If you have to.
That's 17.
Okay, that is yay. So you only take half damage.
I am expected to be hard and just be like, it doesn't save, but yay!
All right, so you're gonna take.
That's so many dice.
That was only 3. So you're gonna take 3 points of damage, Athena,
That's a lot.
and 3 whole points. and you are pushed back 5 feet.
Sorry, 3 dice is a lot, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't roll very good for her because remember she's taking half.
That's
So
fair.
she took 3 with half.
Yeah.
But
Mr. Big Man.
yeah, he is going to take more than that. and he is just his head is just going to explode, and he is on fire.
Woo! That's good.
And he starts like writhing and like falling apart on the ground. And then
I mean, that's really good. Where did that come from?
And you see on the ground.
Good to shoot him too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You see on the ground what looks like you see a bunch of like orange like broken pieces of vegetation, and from what it looks like the broken pieces of a very large pumpkin. And then like you hear from all around you, this is like, if you care to leave our territory with your lives, you'll hand over those winter scum and you'll surrender peacefully. And you see popping out of nowhere, surrounding you with bows and arrows. You see a bunch of what look like eladrin.
Uh-oh.
But they are dressed very, very differently, and very well, we can do that. We can talk about that next episode.
This very has very I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox, and then just get pointed out all over like, oh no!
All right.
I'll see y'all later.
That is our episode. So thank you everybody for tuning into another episode of Tales from the Tidewater. Make sure you follow us on social media at Tales from the Tidewater and at Bratcat Media. You can also email us at bratcatmedia.gmail.com or Tidewatercast, I believe, at gmail.com to send us any questions. And please leave us a review on your podcasting app of choice. So we are on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, to my knowledge. Those are the only ones that I know of. And Stitcher. Did I say Stitcher? Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
I hope everybody had fun. And until next time, where do pumpkins come from?